Assalamu alaikum. This is Melissa again. I am now post-Shahada, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about how the experience went. I went to the mosque on Friday, and I had discussed with the imam that I was going to declare my Shahada. I was fortunate in that there was an interfaith group there, so they were actually coming to learn about what services are like at the masjid, and it was kind of special for them, I guess, to see someone take their Shahada there. So the imam had me stand behind the brothers and in front of the sisters, raised my right hand, and I said the Shahada in English and then in Arabic. I was very nervous. I'm very self-conscious in general. But as soon as I started to speak, I really was overwhelmed with pride. I was proud of myself, and I was just grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for guiding me on this path. I really can't explain the pride that I felt in both myself and my Muslim brothers and sisters. I was just so grateful to be a part of the community. And afterward, all the sisters came up and hugged me, and I prayed for the first time in a masjid. I had been going to Friday prayer, but abstaining from the actual praying, just going to hear the speaker, but you know, because I hadn't taken my Shahada, I was not praying with the congregation, I guess you would say. So it was my first prayer. I didn't really know all the words in Arabic yet, so I did know the different, I guess, like, positions, you would say. So I tried my best. I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was appreciative of the fact that I'm new and I'm learning and I'm trying my best. I really am. They gave me this great, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a declaration of Shahada. I'm very excited about it, and it's for if I ever go on Hajj to Mecca. In order to get into the holy cities, you need basically proof that you're Muslim. I'm very excited about that possibly happening maybe next year. Don't want to speak too soon. There's another issue, I guess. So I am not ready to share my conversion story just yet because I'm actually having, my parents, who are conservative Catholics, are not really okay with it. I don't want to, speak poorly of them. They are the best parents, alhamdulillah, that anyone could ever ask for. I guess I understand that this kind of breaks tradition from what they're used to, and I know that they'll love me no matter what. I just want to share my conversion story after I hope, inshallah, that they come to see that Islam is making me a better person, which I know in my heart that it is. I just think time will tell. And, I just wanted to put this out there because I saw a lot of conversion stories on YouTube where the parents were either okay with it or it was way in the future and the parents had accepted it. And, I just wanted anyone that might be thinking of converting to know that, there are different stories, and while my parents will never stop talking to me or anything like that, it is a big adjustment. It is something that, they are almost, I would say, embarrassed to tell their friends and my family about. So if you need someone to talk to about that, please feel free to message me, because I definitely, I don't want to go into too much personal detail in the vlog just yet. but I definitely want to be a resource for other women, or, well, mostly women, that are thinking about converting but are afraid to talk to their parents, or just need someone to talk to, because I really felt that I needed someone to talk to back when I just started mentioning to them that I was considering Islam. So yeah, just keeping it real. If you really are having a tough time, please message me. Yeah. Apart from that, I had been wearing my hijab to school, but I felt that school, I'm a graduate student, by the way. I felt that school was sort of an, I would say, isolated environment where I do live in the tri-state area in the U.S., so there is a lot of anti-Muslim sentiment, unfortunately, especially the county that I'm from in New Jersey. It's very conservative, and I would just say people have these ideas that they, I guess the best way to say it is that they're not the most open-minded people in the world. And typically people that wear headscarf or stand out in a different way than the regular population, they don't exactly receive the same treatment. So I wasn't sure what wearing hijab out would be like out of my school environment. So this weekend, after I took my Shahada, I actually went out in hijab to dinner, and it was actually not that bad. The waiter and the wait staff, I guess in general, were super nice. I thought that was pretty much normal. I did notice some extra glances from people around the room, but, you know, it didn't really bother me. No one said anything negative. No one really, like, glared at me or anything like that. They were just like, oh, extra glance, she has a headscarf, okay. And then back to their conversation. And, well, that's the beginning of my hijab story, I guess. I'm gonna hopefully get some new hijabs in the mail this week, because otherwise you're just gonna see me in this in these videos with this red scarf. It's the only one I have. My my Muslim friend, as sort of like as a token of her I guess support for me in my journey in Islam. So I'm really thankful to her for that. Alhamdulillah. You know, she is amazing. She's been there for me through this whole process, mashallah. But anyway, you know, as I go on more and more, I'm hoping to be able to reflect upon, you know, the maybe hard times wearing hijab, or even the good times wearing hijab. Right now, I've seen a lot of almost for as much positive news as there is about the hijab, there's negative news about the hijab, and that is something that really bothers me a little bit, because I'm really proud to wear hijab. I'm really proud to let people know that I'm Muslim. That, you know, I'm really proud that I am preserving my modesty, and, like, I'm doing this for God. And that's something that's really important to me. And, you know, right now, I mean, like I mentioned with my parents, the biggest problem I think that my mom has with me becoming Muslim is me wearing hijab. So she thinks that I'll be treated differently, or that this is segregating me into a smaller group of people, or just different sort of negative attitudes that she has toward hijab. I hope, inshallah, that she'll come around. I'm still her daughter. I'm just wearing a headscarf, and to me, that's it's just a choice. And I think that people make fashion choices all the time. I mean, girls choose to wear very skimpy clothing, and no one in American culture really says anything about it. And yet, when I want to cover up more, it's a big deal. So, I'm just, maybe I'll make a different vlog on how I feel about this, but this one's getting kind of long, so I think I'm gonna head out for the night, but I just wanted to say thank you all for your support, for me, taking my Shahada, and, yeah, I hopefully I'll talk about my experience with praying on the next vlog, because that's been definitely a journey. I finally got a prayer rug today, so yeah, it's definitely a journey for another time. Okay, thank you. Thanks for listening. Bye.